Hello crafty friends, it's Jess from jesscrafts.com, and today I have something a little bit different. It's actually going to be a note card set made from an old calendar. The inspiration behind today's set is that some people had asked for some ideas for quick and simple cards that you could have on hand for giving on different occasions. A friend of mine recently gifted me all of these pages from an old calendar that she had, and you could do this with fancy pattern paper, 6x6 collection, or like she did, just kind of look around for the random things you might be throwing away that could be turned into cute bases for a card. So to keep it simple, I'm going to take the stitched rectangle die from Lawn Fawn and just cut out an almost card-sized chunk from each of these sheets. If you didn't have the stitched rectangle die, you could just simply cut some rectangles about the size of a card. I'm going to do 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I will also add another layer. So the black layer that I'm going to put underneath this is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is about 3 3/4 by 5. The stitched rectangle die that I'll be using. So I'm just thinking carefully about how I could place the die on each of these sheets to get the most interesting visual impact. For the ones with critters on it, I wanted to cut them such that I wasn't cutting any of the faces of the critters and got all of the interesting and cute things. So like I said, I'm going to layer it on some black cardstock. I chose to use the same color for all of the backgrounds. And so even though some of them might go with a red or a purple or a green, I decided I would pick one color to keep it simple, and basically I'm going to be able to produce 9 cards in less than half an hour because I'm just going to keep it really simple, but I still think they're going to be cute and interesting and people will enjoy them. So I'm just going to place all of those on black cardstock. But before I get to that, I'm going to add some sentiments. The back of all of these pattern papers happen to actually just be solid colored, so I'm going to stamp my sentiments on all of these little scraps. Now, if you were going to use this as note cards, you could actually just forego the sentiment altogether and just place the interesting patterns onto some note cards, onto some folded cardstock, and be done with it. But I did want to add just a little bit something more. And so I'm going to be placing sentiments on each of them. Some of them I have punny sentiments for, like this here I have sending hedgehogs. I have a large collection of stamps, and maybe if you're making cards you don't have as many, but you're just looking for some quick and simple cards if you have limited supplies, and this is an excellent project for that because you just need any small sentiment set will do, because you can coordinate them and use puns, like I'm using "you are sweet" and "hello Foxy," but if you did simple thanks on all of them, or a smile, sending hugs, any kind of simple sentiment on all of them, they would still be useful to you, or I'll actually gift these to the friend who gave me the calendar. So in order to make the sentiments a little bit more interesting, instead of just taping them down onto the paper in the rectangles, I'm going to cut little banner edges in them. And the way that I do that is I cut into the center and then I trim from the sides to create an overall triangle. I find that to be the simplest way to get a pretty consistent banner look. And then I'll just tape those down flat. Another small variation, if you wanted to add some interest, would be to use foam tape to attach some of the aspects, like the sentiment, or to the entire panel if you want to give it some dimension. In some instances, though, I'm choosing to forego the sentiment strip and just stamping directly onto the background. And you could do that depending on what you're working with, and that would even save you that extra step. And so here are all of the cards that are finished. You can see that for some of them I just used a simple "hi there" or a "thank you." So like I said, if you don't have a lot of stamps, you could simply go with that. But I do think it was something fun to add some puns to the ones where it worked out well for me. And so basically I have a quick set of note cards, 9 note cards in less than half an hour, and I think that my friend will get a lot of use out of them. I didn't make any explicitly happy birthday for her, but this way she could use them for whatever occasion works good for her. So that's it for my project today. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing some more crafty videos, you can subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye!